Let's talk about the content for the math section of the SAT. This is going to be at a very high level. We're not going to delve very deep into this, but I do want to kind of talk about some of the high level changes that are happening as far as the content goes. So the current SAT covers math through Algebra 2. So most of the content that's covered in your Algebra 2 classes, whether you're taking accelerated or otherwise, most schools and most systems call this coursework Algebra 2. So if you're taking that Algebra 2 class, you've finished Algebra 2, you've taken all the math you need to do well on the current version of the SAT. The new SAT will have topics through trigonometry, and sometimes the schools call the class pre-calculus, but generally they include topics like sine, cosine, and tangent, logarithmic functions, and there's some additional, topics in algebra that are covered in classes like this. So the math is getting more advanced in the sense that a higher level of mathematics is being covered on the new version of the SAT. On the current version of the SAT, there are a wide range of topics, everything from basic understanding of integers and properties of numbers, all the way through some of the more complicated topics in geometry and algebra are tested on the current version of the SAT. On the new version of the SAT, there's a narrower range of topics. So the total number of topics or concepts that they are testing is shrinking slightly, and they're increasing the depth of each of these topics. So you will have to have a more in-depth understanding of fewer topics rather than a slightly less deep understanding of a wider range of topics. So that's what's happening on the new SAT versus the old SAT.